We got the Broncos going up against the Bengals, and these are two teams going in very different directions. The Bengals had a strong start to the year and have really petered off, and the Broncos really looked terrible at the beginning of the year and have strung together some wins against some quality opponents. And I expect that trend to continue. I think the Broncos are going to dominate here. The Bengals don't have a defense. The offense is crap without A.J. Green in the lineup. And adding Hugh Jackson to the room has apparently made the team worse. So, yeah. Just, the Bengals are just all kinds of bad right now. If A.J. Green does return, and it's iffy, they're going to do better, but not good. A.J. Green would be the only person worth starting in that circumstance. Really keep an eye on the injury reports here because they've been kind of dicey most of the year with not having the probable notation. Teams are really leaning on that questionable designation in the injury report to kind of string people along so you don't necessarily know who's going to be in the starting lineup right up until kickoff. So we're at a detriment there for A.J. Green owners. Mixon did not have a great game last week. He's going to have a worse game this week because the Broncos have a great run defense. They're going to be run blitzing a lot if, again, especially A.J. Green doesn't play because Mixon's now the most talented person on the offense if Green's not playing. Oh, I almost forgot. Dalton's hurt. So, yeah, they're going to have a backup quarterback. God, Von Miller and Bradley Chubb are just going to feast in this one. As much as some of the offensive players are really exciting to talk about, too, for the Broncos, where Emmanuel Sanders is really coming into his own. He's a lock at a wide receiver 1. Philip Lindsay is going to be a running back 2 this week. He's really showing some juice in that offense. He's transitioning away from special teams and doing a lot more on the offense than he was earlier in the year, and he's really taken advantage of that. And I'd expect that to continue because, well, the Bengals linebacking core is essentially homeless people that they picked up at the bus station. Yeah, Lindsey's going to have himself a game. The only reason he's a running back too is he still doesn't get used as much as he should. But maybe they'll figure that out and stop giving the ball as much to Royce Freeman. But that'll take probably a few more weeks before they get to that point. So yeah, Emmanuel Sanders is a lock at a wide receiver 1. Lindsey is a running back 2. Don't bother with anybody else, especially since Hireman got hurt. There's no stability in the lower ranks for receivers after Emmanuel Sanders. And their defense, start the Broncos' defense. These guys are going to tear the Bengals apart. The Bengals are limping into this one. They're going to be limping out of it harder.